Welcome to my stream. My name is Jules, and remember, when you join me here on my channel, you are a gem. Welcome to what I like to call Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon, trans teaching, and trucks. I don't know if many of you caught the short. I just did do an intro to, bring people in. I did say 7 o'clock. I know I'm about 10 minutes late. So uh, let's move forward here on the stream. Today has been a good day. I know earlier we had a live stream that wasn't as long as usual, as I did have a doctor's appointment. Um, Doctor's appointment went well. I am, you know, we it's a very nice place I go to. I am filming a video on um, you know basically where making it kind of doing teaching people on how when you first transition and you're wanting to go out in public and pass on how to do it and what to do. So I do have a few things I did. I do have another video that I filmed this morning. It's only going to be for membership uh, people that are members to the channel. Pay they're either the $2.99 or $5.99 membership that will be able to see that video. I'll probably put it up for 30 days for them, and then from there they can it'll go public. So please do welcome and do hit that like button and subscribe. Comment down below. After this, I might do a few more videos. I found a new way to do video content that is great. How to get a template from YouTube, and it makes content creation very, very easy. So if you ever want to start a YouTube channel, pretty much it's very easy to start making your own content creation. YouTube will take the topic that you do your channel on and pretty much put help you make templates for videos. It'll even make thumbnails for you. It does a fantastic job. And one of the things that's been great about it is it's helped me, develop new content. Oh, welcome, JR. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Muffed, my pronouns are she, her, hers. Muffin, welcome to the stream. How are you today? JR, do you know how to type anything else? Let's just hide you from here. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This channel is just growing every day. And what's wrong with sharing that you love your wife so much? I don't do shouts out, especially when people ask for them. Hola, Ahmed, ¿cómo estás? Everyone, please welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button. Jay, thank you very much. they come in and start the bigotry. I don't care because guess what? I know I am who I am, and things lead them in here. Guess what? The reasons they're led in here is because one, they like what they see. Two, maybe they're searching for the trans person within themselves or another part of the LGBTQIA plus community, or they're gay or trans within themselves and just don't want to admit it. Because they're cer- you know testing the waters. I just bought this tank top, you guys. Actually at Goodwill, and it's an Athleta one. And I got me some another set of leggings or yoga pants. They're in black camouflage. You guys know how I love my camouflage, and the black. In fact, I have a hat in black camouflage that I could wear with them. I like keeping that door closed. It seems like my room is warmer than the other places in the house. Welcome, Emma. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, we are in Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts of my channel. We talk about transition. We talk triathlon. We talk trends. And we do some teaching, and we talk trucks. Watch for some more videos to come out tonight after the stream. Probably stay up a little late tonight doing a couple more videos. Maybe I'll go on to the next topic in the Mormon Gospel Principles book and showing how much of a cult it is. That is one of my topics. One of the T's is teaching and the showing how being when I was a member of the Mormon Church, it was a high demand religion, high demand group, or even a cult. So one thing, I was talking with my doc today. As you know, many of you know, I did have a doctor's appointment to go to. Everything went well, except for we were talking about. I got my lab work done when I was there. I did after the doctor's appointment. I'm already starting to see some of the results back. Pretty much everything looks normal. There's one lab value that's a little low. It's like the red blood cell count. But other than that, everything's been well because the hemoglobin is fine. So are you Red Foreman? Is that why you're saying that? I don't think you're Red Foreman. But so far everything looks good. Sounds good, Deja. Hope we know you're here. Always enjoy having you here, whether you're just in the background or, being involved with us. You're a great mod and you're a great person. Didier has placed some of the rules here. Please, no religion. One of the reasons we say no religion here, I do have people with religious trauma on my channel, and we don't want to, bring out any memories that may not be good. Other things, no racism or homophobia. We want to be respectful to each other, so let's keep that there. Also, just be kind and respectful to each other. That is basically all we ask on this channel. We don't, we can engage in respectful conversations, even if it's about politics. We've done respectful conversations. I do want to say I felt so good at my doctor's office today. The medical assistant came in. It was this young lady came in and she, and she comes in and gets me from the lobby, and I go in, and she goes, "Oh wow, you're so beautiful. How are you doing today?" Really, really respectful to me being trans, and just was so complimentary. She complimented my nails because she said they are pink. They are a neon pink, but not too neon, like not like super bright. Some of them are starting to chip already. Um, but but not too bright that not too bright that you gotta wear shades. But other than that, she said they looked fantastic. Then I showed her the ones I want, which are metallic green, in like a stiletto fashion or maybe an arrowhead. And she loved them. She's all, those are you, girl. You got to go get those. Those are so you. So one time when I do have like a longer than a week off, I'm gonna go get them done. And if you guys look into my shorts, there is a video simulating me getting them. I'm in my flowered blouse, and then it shows, check these out, metallic green stiletto nails. Then I kind of do something like this. Um, is pansexual the same as being bisexual? No, not necessarily. Uh, pansexual person, a bisexual person likes two different sexes. So, for example, a bisexual person may like men and women, or may like lesbian women and straight women, while a pansexual can like multiple people, like can like cis women, can like cis men. It's like everything into the frying pan, everybody in the community. Uh, and really, pansexuality, it's like you tend to look at more at who. No, it's not a they them term. This is like me. I'm a she her hers because I am trans. Um, Pan is your sexuality. In other words, it's who you like. There are it's a big alphabet soup. You have pansexual, you have asexual people, you have demisexual. It's always a good thing to look at all the different terminology. If you want to just look it up on Wikipedia, it's amazing how much there are. Zamzira, I haven't even said welcome. Are you part of the community, Samzira, as far as being uh, LGBTQIA plus? That's why the plus is in there, because there's so many other sexualities. Um, yeah, it is a caterpillar, and that's one of the. Oh, Blake, welcome. We welcome straight cisgender people. We welcome everyone in here. We just like to sit here and enjoy, you know, company. Yeah, and it is a good thing to learn, especially like my sister, she works in an area that has a big concentration of gay people or LGBTQIA because she lives or she works right on the border of what's called Hillcrest here in San Diego. And Hillcrest borders Little Italy, which she works in Little Italy. So I did make a little video about, I went today to the Goodwill at, yes, Kings, I am trans. I went to the Goodwill there uh in Hillcrest, and it was fantastic what I found. I found this nice little workout top. It's an Athleta tank top. And then I've got them on right now. There's some yoga pants, and they're in black camouflage. Yeah, Samzeri, and you got to really watch it. I'm gonna kind of go to a point where I do like to say that You do have to watch out when you're talking to teenagers. If you're, of an adult of about um, basically, about the entire, sexuality, gender type thing. Uh, Depending on what state they're on, they may not be able to transition or be outward, gay. And, you know, then being an adult, parents or others may think that you're influencing them. So yeah, that's a fine line to tread on because you don't want to be, uh, blamed by parents that you were the one that turned their children basically, you know, gay or whatever. Yeah, everybody's under a microscope. Right now, especially, we are under one due to the fact that of the current presidential administration. A video game social worker. Now that's kind of a funny way to put it. Um, that's a new occupation. Yadira just did post something here. If you do want to support the channel, please do like, subscribe. We do have a merch store. She just posted that right there. Um, Also, you can drop a super thanks, a super chat, super sticker, and you know we we appreciate that. 30% right off the top does go to charity. We support Animal Humane New Mexico. Um, Also, I think we're going to start splitting it 10-10-10 because I found a new LGBTQIA plus charity here in San Diego. Uh, and actually, there's a lot of good things I was reading. It was the name of the place. It's not a charity, but it's an organization. And my doctor's office gave, or the transgender clinic at UC San Diego recommended this clinic for being, or this organization to be able to go and get guidance on how to change my driver's license, my birth certificate, and all that. Which is kind of funny because I just got a new copy of my birth certificate, but I hadn't done a name change nor, um, gender marker change, which is going to get a lot harder from what I hear from a friend of mine. That's true. Now the DMV here in California is only letting you make appointments, no more walk-in. Although there's many of these little pop-up like I'm saying MBD because that's what it was in Albuquerque when I was living there. But they're DMV like substitutes the DMV. In other words, they're like a broker where you can go and get your stuff done there, and they'll do it for you. They will charge you an extra fee. Now, I found that the good thing about them is that you can actually go there and get like my title. I still haven't changed it, and it's a little the signature from when I bought it. Um, they will actually backdate or date it to where it's now once I pass the emissions. That, you know, one thing, Samzira, that I do, and especially since I started transitioning, I'm going to be straightforward. I started transitioning late in life. I started at age 53. We're going on 2 years now that I'm on hormone replacement therapy. And my looking at it, um, I I had to slowly grow back hair. So, like, if you ever hear about the Keeps program, or what's the other one, Hims. I went on the two medications uh, that they suggest, which is finasteride and minoxidil, which is Rogaine, and the other one's finasteride, usually given to men that have prostate problems, and it lowers the DHT in your body, which is the type of testosterone that causes uh, male pattern baldness. Now, another thing that does happen when you're on the spironolactone, and then when you go into full transition, you start taking a drug that's also for the prostate. It's called spironolactone, and that blocks the testosterone. It's a complete testosterone blocker. So I'm on two different testosterone blockers. One's mainly focused on the hair, and one focuses on complete testosterone, just blocking all of the testosterone. And um, it's actually worked fantastic. I was down to about here, where I only had like a line of hair here. This is a wig actually, but I had a bald spot this big. Now I have a bald spot about that big. What condition was it? Eden, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Um, we are at 3,825 subscribers. Uh, and we want to work our way up. If we hit 4,000, we're not far from our goal of 5,100. I've heard of alopecia areata. I do work for the Department of Veterans Affairs, and we do help treat that in dermatology. And I work in the dermatology. Yes, anybody, if you want a shout out, if you drop a super chat, I will, read your super chat. Now keep your super chats respectful. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Is there? I've got another. Oh wow! So it's at the point where even your facial hair is not growing. I would trade you for that. I want my facial hair gone because it still grows out. Welcome, latte lover. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. So I'm kind of like brainstorming a little bit for while we do this stream, um, for a video after that I will create after. I've got about two or three ideas I'm kind of working on here. One that did have to do with going to the doctor's office and, kind of telling people on when their first time you go out, if you are trans and you need to go out in the and you want to go out in public for the first time. I'm kind of reviewing on that video how on what I suggest you do first. One of the big things that I learned, the best thing to do is you get done up and thank you, latte lover. You get done up and you go out and take a car drive. That will boost your confidence right away. It helps you, get out in public, and then you're out and about, and they uh and just in the car, you're not going to have people, start clocking you right away. And then do things that make you comfortable. Like, for example, today my doctor's office is in what's called Hillcrest here in San Diego, which is the LGBTQIA plus area. So, uh, it's another good area to find in your city. If it's the first time you're trans, and you're going out for a drive or going out somewhere, try to find areas that are safe, that where people will accept you. Uh, so, like I said, I went to the LGBTQIA plus area of town. Um, I stopped at the Goodwill there. I bought new outfit, new workout outfit. That I bought this. I bought me some yoga pants slash leggings. I'm wearing those now. That Star Wars poster latte is a replica of the original from the movie theater, uh, but in storage, I believe I still have an original from a movie theater back in '77. I was 7 years old when it first came out. Oh, Kenny Pittsburgh got lots of books that I've read that are very good. Um, there's an interesting one that's very thin. Uh, I'm not a big Trekkie, but what I learned from it is so true. And it's called Everything I Learned About Life. I learned from watching Star Trek. But the points that it brings out in that book are so funny, and they're it's a really good book to read. And it's a thin book. You can read it in a couple hours. Bienvenidos al canal. Si quieren, o toquen la pantalla dos veces para decirnos que les gusta el canal. Agarren una suscripción al canal. Uh, let me get the exact title for you because it's a long title, and I want to make sure I get it right. Okay, this is the name of the book. Um, you can probably find it on Amazon. Here it is for like $5.69. I'll even put the author's name in here, or I'll have you just look it up because I don't want to. But it's a funny book in that you won't want to wear red shirts again. I mean, I wear. That's the name of the book right there. and like if you ever watch Big Bang Theory, they stick to the rules in this book a lot. Um, because if you ever watch Star Trek, and I did watch it as a kid from time to time, I'm more of a Star Wars geek, obviously, but you when you observe some of these things here, it's true. So, for example, when I was still presenting mail, um, in a lot of jobs that I worked at, I was a supervisor, and that's kind of like being Captain Kirk of the Enterprise. Who always got the women when, hello, Summer, welcome to the stream. When it came to Star Trek, Captain Kirk was the ladies' man. He always got the women. And why was that? Because he was the leader, he was the person in charge. Poops, no. I said when I still presented mail. So Kirk always got the women because he was that leader. He was that person that was always on top. Welcome, Joseph. Disha's in here too. She's just laying stealth in the background. So we have three of my moderators in here actually. Joseph, that's uh that's NM boy. That NM boy. That means that New Mexico. Oh, I mean bro. We have Yadira, Mozilla Menudo. So she is the Mozilla here. She is like, if you put inappropriate comments in here, she will catch them before I can even see. Oh, so you got some on today, Joseph? I, I got them back in my early 20s. I'm doing great. How are you? So I got them in my early 20s. I don't know. I've been, you know, actually, I had fun with them. And nowadays they can be fun in the fact that and back then I didn't do it as much, but I should have been using a lot of different color uh, bands. Heaven, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You are in you're Jules Gem. Remember, you are in Area 5T1. Kaya, welcome to the stream. I'm doing fantastic. Where we do talk the 5Ts, we talk about transition. As I'm a 55-year-old transgender woman, we talk triathlon, which I like to participate in. We talk trends. We talk teaching. We, different topics. Lately, I'm going to start focusing a lot again on high demand religion and cults. I really focus on the Mormon Church in there because I was a member for 30 years. So thank you very much, Kaya. I'm going to have to go sub to your channel. Let me check your channel out here. Awesome. Thank you very much for supporting all of us. Let's see. I'm going to have to look on YouTube then. Kyle's. Oops, I put one too many K's in there. Kyle's. Silly. Am I finding the right? I can't seem to find your channel. Kyals silly. Okay, yeah, dear, let me go to that link. Now I'm there. Now I'm subscribed. There you go. I'm subscriber number 400 exactly. Love that profile picture. Looks like you got a fun channel there too. I greatly appreciate that. Henty, you tend you changed your name on there, huh? I recognize the pic. Anna, welcome to the stream. Yes, I did transition, Anna. That's mainly what my channel's been about for the last 2 years. Actually, maybe 4 years, but my first 2 years I didn't do much content. Aiden, welcome to the stream. Please do hit your Charlie Kirk, Mr. possibly John Benet Ramsey, huh? Have you guys ever seen that? My follow-up went fantastic. I went and got lab work done today after the appointment. The results are starting to come in. Vicky, I do want to thank you and welcome to the stream. Other than that, he's noted that, I started making my appointments. I have my appointment to the trans clinic. Going to start looking at surgical options. Hello, Michael. Welcome. Thank you very much. I did do one stream earlier, and I was in a like burgundy top. Then here I got my bronze medal. Thank you very much, Kyle's silly. And then I stopped by from the doctor's office. I did stop by at the Goodwill. I bought this top. It is like a little, it is like it's a tank top, a workout tank top. And, and yesterday I got the two new bra sets. Check this out. Doesn't this look very Green Arrow uh, like? I love this top. When I saw it, I had to get it. It's kind of like that superhero costume type fabric, you know, like a faux leather, and it's in green. And you guys know I'm a big Green Arrow fan. I'm like, ooh, I can use that as a, you know, go out on the night blouse, or I can use it for cosplay. Thank you very much. I do have the lips. It is my favorite color. It is by LA Colors. It is called Vintage. I love it. It might be real leather. I don't know. It was only $6 though. It was at a Goodwill. I walked in and just started picking out stuff. I wanted another pair of leggings slash yoga pants, so I did get some. And they caught my attention right away because many of you know I like camouflage stuff. They are black camouflage. I actually have a black camouflage hat, black camouflage t-shirt. Um, so I could do the whole look. See, I do have a black camouflage t-shirt. So it's in this print. And I do have a hat that matches this print. Uh, well, let's find out. Mm, it is Ann Taylor. I'm trying to see what if it does say the fabric. Let's turn on the big room light. Oh, did I score? It is leather. Oh my goodness, it is leather. Real leather. Thank you very much, Kyle. Kyle Silly. So yeah, Michael, it is real leather. I just looked it up on there. And it was only $6 or $8 because I know one item did come out $8. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit like and subscribe. Don't worry about them. Kyle's there. We have Yadira here. She is Mozilla, as it states in her name. She catches people even before I can even read their comment. I kind of got a glimpse of that comment, but and a lot of times I just kind of ignore them because it's what they want is attention. It's good, and yeah, having mods are it's an important thing. I have several of them. Some of them come in from time to time, others won't. You don't see them till like every once in a while. There's some of my mods that like my original two mods, I keep them there as all the time because they were my original two and they do a fantastic job if they do come in. Uh Yadira, when it comes to being a mod, she's Modzilla, she's the goat. Uh Basically we developed uh certain rules in for the talk in here, and she knows exactly what to watch out for. You are there, Yadira. Like my one short did. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Please do join in on the conversation. We are having a great time today. Um, basically, my day has consisted of going to. We did an early live stream. It was kind of a short one, but I did have to go to the doctor, kind of just get my 6 month follow up. There will be a 3 month follow up coming. Um, So, in fact, I didn't schedule that on the way out. Um, but everything was well. I'm just waiting all my lab work to be resulted. Hopefully, everything goes well. I do want to say thanks to everybody. We are already at 17 likes. Our goal after 10 is to make it to 51 likes. So let's keep working our way there. Tonight's live stream, we will do a 3 hour one. Then it'll give me a chance to do some video content for all of you. So, if you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe. Watch the video content. There's lots of new video content coming about. I'm really trying to work my way through this book, um, through what the basic principles of the Mormon Church are. I was a member for 30 years, so it's I'm almost coming to the end of this book. This is pretty much the rookie manual, and then I'm putting it into one of into the AI templates and they are doing a fantastic job of putting another spin to it. Thank you very much, CRX. Welcome for Thank you for joining us here. Please do hit uh, like and subscribe. in next month, I do have an appointment with the transgender clinic, and it's not a Democrat channel, David. We actually welcome engagement, but yet not to be disrespectful as you just did. We've had very good discussions back in November, I believe, when the election was coming about. We had some very good discussions uh, on both sides of the spectrum, and we were able to keep it respectful with some people that were actually on the conservative side. I remember that. That was a great engagement. It's getting a little chilly here. I don't know why it's been chilly. I think San Diego's dropping into the 50s tonight, so I don't know what's up with it because that's not usual San Diego weather at this time of year. San Diego's supposed to be in the 70s year round. Um, I guess really that Karen. You know, people don't understand how to donate on this channel or on any other streaming channel because they would know they have to click on that little dollar sign at the bottom. I Now, you guys, does this wig give me too much of the Christine Gnome hair? Maybe I'll have to buy some earrings like hers. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Because you know she wears extensions and it's really full and kind of. No, holy. You want to spell it Wholly? That means it's full of holes. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Yadira. And when I was in New Mexico and I got it, I I would wear this everywhere. Between my purple one and this one, I think they're my favorites. One, because they seem to be a little more full, you know, more volume to them. Some of the other ones, like the red one, I love the red one, but if I can get one like this in red, just like as red as the other one, because I've gotten lots of compliments about that red. A lot of people liked it. No, no, Jesus. We don't need Jesus or cheeses. We need not cheeses, but we'll do Cheetos. Andrew, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. We all need cheeses. Jesus. Yeah, I have an uncle named Jesus. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let's, you know, chat. Let's, have a good time. We can, yesterday we had a great attendance. We had great conversations. Um, you know, we, did our usual poll, but right now we're stuck. We're down to the last two colors. Today I was to do my ombre burgundy wig. I ended up doing this because, well, welcome Grandma Berry, welcome David. Um, so I did substitute this because my burgundy ombre burgundy wig was so tangled up. I think I'm gonna have to buy some special type of comb, and maybe even a special type of spray or powder or something to be able to, you know, to untangle it or detangle it. Hi, Grandma. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Thank you for joining us today. I think you've been here before. If you haven't, please do hit the like and subscribe. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button. Uh, as stating today, I did have a doctor's appointment. Basically, my doctor's appointment today was um, kind of just a checkup. Also, making sure I do get to certain consults. Um, I have to do my neurology one. The other one's probably not going to be fine. I do need to go to the endocrinologist, um, and check on my hormone levels. Um, so uh, so we can continue to move along. Let's Another thing I do want to say, let's please keep hitting those likes, subscribing to the channel. We are at 3,800 subs. Actually 3,827. Um, okay, Grandma, but it was great having you in here. Continue to watch the channel. Um, yes, happy Friday Eve, Drew. Thank you for joining us here. So, my appointment went well. Yesterday, I did schedule another appointment. Um, no. So today, my appointment, and then I scheduled another one for uh, next month. My next month's appointment will focus on transition. That will is a telehealth visit and start on the journey of transitioning, and starting surgeries for transitioning. How are you going to start off with? Don't do what, Michael? You're not the person that makes decisions for me. Starboy, welcome to the stream. Tell me, Michael, better off without what? Maybe I'm better out with what, will be removed. You didn't even know what surgery I was gonna, I was, I'm getting performed. No, it's not a dude. No, no, no. I'm gonna say something. It may sound bad, but why is it that if a celebrity's mother disappears, it gets this much media attention? But I have a friend whose daughter was abducted. They they caught the guy, but I don't think they ever found the remains of her daughter. But it did not get this much media attention. So why is it fair that why is it that someone that has lots of money their family gets focused on just because of the money? I mean, either way, it's wrong that unfortunately her mother got abducted, but or or disappeared, whatever you want to call it. Um, but favoring over one class of people over another, I don't think is cool. Because if it was you know, like your child or whatever, they probably wouldn't put this much attention to it. If it were like one of us and our mother's disappearing, it'd probably be on the news for about a week. But other than that, it won't. Prime, yes, yes. Thank you for recognizing that. Please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. That's fine, Yadira. Jason, welcome. Glad to have you here. Unfortunately, welcome. Thank you, Jason. Aloha, Nirvana. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. We are already at 20 likes, everyone. Our goal is usually uh what 20, oh wait, no, after 10 our goal is usually 51. So, some of the things I've been talking today is yes, I went and had my doctor's appointment. Just waiting on a lot of lab results. I've already started looking in them up on my chart. And so far, the blood count has come back. Did say something about low red blood cell counts, but the hemoglobin is good. And then more updates on transition will be coming next month. I do have an appointment with transgender clinic at UC San Diego. It will be a telehealth clinic, and we'll be start talking surgeries. So if any of you are transitioning, please, consider asking any questions, on the process. I'm not going to say that I'm a doctor and will give you everything correctly, but I can guide you in how my journey has gone. That's why we are here, so we can talk about our journeys together. Um, or if you are straight, cis, gender, or any other part of the um, LGBTQIA community, we welcome everyone in here, and we can just chat. Alyssa, welcome to the stream. Welcome. You're in Kansas City. So, are you in Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas? Many people don't know that there's actually a distinction because Kansas City is actually one large city spread into states. Correct, Alyssa? And I believe the Kansas City Chiefs are relocating. Um, Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Are the Chiefs relocating and making a new stadium from Missouri to Kansas City, Kansas? If I heard correctly. Um, let's see, because I had read something on that. Yes, the Kansas City Chiefs are moving from Missouri to Kansas with the plans for a new $3 billion domed stadium in Wyandotte County, a new headquarters practice facility in Ola. So look at that. The Kansas City Chiefs are moving just like many other teams. I knew I had read it. I knew I wasn't making things up. Now, yeah, $3 billion. Now imagine that, Jason, and multiply it by 100. $300 billion. That's why you're gonna see um, probably a football team in Salt Lake City in the next few years. I bet you anything, uh, Utah swallows up a baseball team and a football team in the next few years. It's, even if, especially if it's an expansion. Go ahead, King. Keep it respectful, though. My mods know what to do if it isn't. Keep it clean. There is okay. Watch that closely, Jason, because I'm already seeing where this is going. So King, I if you're gonna put something inappropriate, we're already watching because Jason is fantastic at what he does here. So we're watching what the next few letters you put in because I know when people start putting in one letter at a time in a message. No, what happens, Alyssa, in those when people start uh typing one letter at a time, it's because they're going to try to put in inappropriate language, and the only way they can do it is by typing one letter at a time. Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. Cincinnati, he was giving troll vibes right away when he said that. Can I see? Here he comes again. David, everything going well? Had a great day. Um, Welcome to the stream. If you aren't subscribed, please do so. Please do hit a like button. So yourself, Alyssa, are you a Christian yourself? Mm, let's see. I watch another Alyssa frequently, but her channel is Alyssa Grenfell. Well, are you trans yourself, Alyssa, or a member of the LGBTQ plus community? I'm about to subscribe. In fact, I am subscribed. This is how we help each other out on this channel. Uh, when I do see someone that's being sincere, I will subscribe to the channel. Other people will come and spread hate, like you said. We have haters. Alyssa, if you ever want to do a live stream together, we can always do that. In fact, tomorrow evening, I'm gonna do a live stream, and I one of my mods, Deja, is gonna be on here. Um, I may do a live stream. I will make it. We can do an. I'm willing to do an open forum where I will put exactly with you, Yadira, Kathy, Helena. What haters? You guys don't even give them a chance to get in here. Uh, Modzilla Yadira herself, man, she just shoots them down before they even get a chance to say anything. She's like Han Solo in A New Hope when Darth Vader has uh Luke in his sights and like basically missile locked, and next thing you know, Solo comes out of nowhere and just blows the two TIE fighters with him up and then damages Darth Vader's. I think that's what Yadira is. She's like when Solo comes out of nowhere and just saves everybody. Exactly. She's all of our sis. Really? What did they punish you for? Thank you very much. Hello to the moon. It's fantastic to be living authentically. Um, oh wow. Yeah, I had a friend. He he runs his Church of Atheism on here, and what happened is on one of his streams, doing one of his atheist or sermons, he was using some of Apollo 13 in there, and I guess he ran part of the movie for too long because you're supposed to you can run clips for a little bit, but not too much, and it closed his live stream down that day. He was able to come back up, and they didn't shadow ban him. I had one strike, and it wasn't a big one. It was just like, oh, we heard music in your background, and it was it wasn't even a copyright strike. It was just like we heard it in the background. Gave me a little slap on the wrist, and that was it. Now, some of the things like I've noticed is now with this new like being able to generate your own little AI shorts. I put a picture of myself in there, and I tried Jules in Captain Phasma cosplay. It won't do it. It will not allow the AI to put me in a silver stormtrooper armor. Because if any stormtrooper armor that I would buy would be Captain Phasma. She was such a badass, I'm gonna say, underdeveloped character. Now, if you do watch the cartoons, um, in the cartoons where they did bring her up, um, I like them. They're fun to mess with. Drew, they're some come from the same pictures. All I do is plug in like at the most you can do is plug in three pictures and then say what you want. Like the one I just did one, and it was basically, I said going live at 7 p.m. Come on over and chat, and then I did a selfie, and it generated a pretty good short, so people could get, it would go on there, and then it would develop a short for people to see ahead of time. And it's very, they do 9 seconds, which is fantastic, and they do get lots of views. Like right now this one's gotten 44. Usually a lot of times, if you make it interesting enough, it'll make it, within the first hour you have over 500 views. um this one was pretty cool because it just kind of, I don't know if it'll, I haven't, and it really looks like me. This on this short, it didn't, the first time I did use that AI creator, it made me look like I was 20, or even like in my early 20s, like this young college girl. So it was kind of funny. Hi Mike, welcome. Glad to see you back. Please do hit the like button. We're at 26 likes. Let's try to make it up to that uh wonderful number of 51. Ooh, that one is starting to gain traction. 14. There we go. My Mormon deconstruction, about obedience, deconstruction of obedience to the Mormon church. I love it because it has a thumbnail with a temple with a pride flag on it. I'm sure that when it starts coming across, because I do have one of my hashtags as Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Oh no, it's in the title. I'm sure when they come across it, they're probably getting salty. In fact, I should put that in there. There we go. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Just kind of playing around with some of the titles I've done in the past week. Content that's really grabbing attention. This one has 51 views. Isn't that cool? In the first 2 days, 51 views. My videos are starting to gain traction really, really well. Yeah, if you want to, I've done these 2 videos about, it has to do with the church, and they've got pretty good titles, and I think you should check out the thumbnails. There's this one. This one has a title. It's called "Trans and Trans." Uh, a transgender woman's response to Mormon beliefs. That's this one. And then I have one that this other one I did. It's called Deconstructing Obedience as a Transgender Woman in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm sure as those start popping up in on the YouTube algorithm, they're going to gain traction, which is, I'm going to tell you guys, if you were ever a member of the Mormon Church, create post-Mormon content, because whenever that word Mormon or Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints does pop up uh, in your algorithm, it's funny because what happens is the algorithm is taught to recognize those words, but what it does, it doesn't distinguish whether it's good or whether it's con content that benefits them or anti uh, uh, LDS content. And the church loves to spread their name around, and they will put money into it. And if you ever want a keyword that spreads, uh, that helps you get paid a lot in your stream, use the word Mormon in your streams a lot or in your videos, because they've been known to pay up to $20 per hit if you have those words in it. Or they'll start advertising on your channel and they'll pay over $20, which beats, it's probably the highest paid it's probably the highest paid keyword on someone's um, you know, channel. Well, welcome, Saved. Welcome to the stream. So what's kind of funny is that this is the way to earn your tithing back to anti LDS content. What do you mean? I prescribe people with no scans or blood work? I don't. I'm not a doctor. I cannot prescribe anything. And what would I scan them for? Blood work I got done today. SSRIs. So what about serotonin? Uh, what is it? Serotonin. Oh, I know what SSRIs are. They're antidepressants. Um, yeah, yeah. Serotonin syndrome. So welcome everyone. If you're just joining us here, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We have been having a great week. Um, you know, good attendance, quality people, and what has helped bring in those quality people are my fantastic crew of mods. They know who to filter out, and what happens is then it the algorithm starts picking up on what kind of people uh, we want on a channel. Um, sometimes we have some people that we leave on here if they debate with us because um, that's okay. We can debate, but we can do it respectfully and peacefully. The people that come in here and attack us, it's a whole different story. My moderators are the goats, flat out goats. Man, I really cleaned up my closet. I had this big old Sterilite bin that was like this tall and everything. So I bought some of those with the three drawers, and I was able to put all my feminine clothing in there and then just hang all my male clothing, um, which is kind of cool. You guys might have seen a short where I did that. ET Lizard, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I also have about a 40-minute video for all of you that do have memberships to the channel, or if you want to get a membership, on doing my makeup today. It's a get ready with me, so it's only for members. Um, Starting from scratch. I started from, well, of course I didn't show the part where I took the shower and and all that, but yeah, after getting out of the shower and kind of trimming what I had of stubble, I'm going to tell you, Alyssa, why I still have mine. I work for the federal government, so I still have to present mail at work. Yeah, so right now what I do, I bought concealer and I put concealer on the bottom of the eyes. Um, so down here, like on the canthus, all the way out here. Oh, that's cool. I would love something like that. Man, if I could make enough money, Alyssa, on here, I would uh, totally uh, quit my government job, but I need to have insurance and all that. But with my government insurance, which is kind of funny, the government or this administration is so anti-trans, but you should see the coverage I get for being trans. My HRT is practically free. I go pick up spironolactone tomorrow, and a full uh, can of it is, I don't know if it's 90 days worth or just 30, but it's only like $3. Uh, my estradiol is super cheap. I think tomorrow the three medications I'm gonna go pick up, it's like $10. So it's And then I looked through I looked through the like the uh, catalog for all your benefits. I went into gender reaffirming surgery, and it's funny because the federal employee Blue Cross Blue Shield will cover just about everything you need for transition. They will cover sexual reassignment surgery. They will cover, uh, you know, Botox if you want some. They cover your medications. They and it hasn't changed in the 2 years that um, Trumpas has been in the office. It's with everything he has done to change things, he didn't do it in his own federal government. It's still in there. So you just have to meet part your deductible. So if I meet my deductible with my first, when I get my first surgery, which I have the higher insurance by Blue Cross Blue Shield federal employee, um, for my first surgery, from then on, I do not have to pay a cent for surgeries. Um, and I think my deductible is like 5 or 10 grand. So if I say I start, say like in I decide like in June or more towards the end of the year to do say my orky, um, I can totally you know if I eliminate the um, usually I think it would be great if yeah at mid-year be able to do it, uh, pay the deductible, and then anything else would I wouldn't have to pay anything else for the remainder of the year, whether it be medications or what. Um, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do hit the like button, subscribe. Um, I do want to thank everybody in the last few days. It's been uh, fantastic to have. Of course, it's a cool room. Why not? Except for what he called me, but other than that, it is a cool room. Actually, it's cool right now. I had to throw the jacket on. I loved my look with the tank top. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Everyone is welcome here. Um, Go ahead and jump in and start chatting about anything you would like to chat about. If you have any questions, if you are transitioning, or any comments about being LGBTQIA plus that are respectful, we can all talk amongst each other and have a good time in conversation here. Um, Today, I've just been coming on to give updates about my experience today at the doctor's office. Um, yes, it is a homophobic free zone, a homophobic, transphobic zone. Oh, that's fine. I do need to set up a live stream for tomorrow for 7 p.m. where we can, people can jump in. Um, this is when I definitely get. Well, I'm gonna screen people. This one is LA Colors. I support all LGBTQIA, or so that's lesbian, gay, transgender, or bi, transgender, queer. Um, so I'm kind of that's what I'm trying to figure out. Let me look at it real quick. There's lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, intersex, asexual, two spirit, um, with both male and female spirits, with the plus representing the identities like pansexual or and for diverse sexual orientations. I don't see anything that has to do with RSY. I'm trying to get back to the stream here, you guys, so I can check out your guys' comments. Uh, yeah, I couldn't find anything that meant RSY. Yeah, I can't find anything with that gave anything as far as RSY. It always just ends LGBTQIA2 plus. I've never seen. There's always. Let's see. We also have androsexual, scoliosexual, attractionally attraction specifically to non-binary individuals. So there you have for the S could be scoliosexual. Law of One mentions a red ray, refers to energy centers. I can't really find anything for RSY. Oh, that's cool, Leisha. We're glad to have you here as always. Oh, you're back, Yadira. Glad to see you. Everybody's here, our big happy family of mods. So whoever wants to come in, please be respectful because I have the Mod Bowl champions right here. If there was ever an equivalent of a Lombardi trophy for mods. These people deserve it right here. And yes, we have a fantastic stream just because of them. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, all is going well. Make sure you just hit that like button. It's kind of funny as I'm doing this stream, I'm kind of watching myself on my analytics page, and it's so far behind. That's what's kind of funny. I'm watching something I did a few minutes back. Um, Let me move that to actual time. The 2026 mod off. You guys, we should start a mod bowl and see how we and compete with other channels. But the thing is, like, there'd be some espionage along with dodgeball, right? Dodgeball. Um, dodge, dip, dive, duck. Dodge, dip, dive, duck, dodge. Is that where I got the 5T thing from? Uh, I'd have to get like, oh, do I have any motocross t-shirts on? I may have a motocross jersey around. You know, get my hair all messed up, wear sunglasses. Motters ball. Motters ball. Oh, see the things we come up with on this channel that we have fun with. See why I held back? I held back from saying anything. They think that I can't read those comments. So we would have to come up with the five M's of mods ball. And you would need what was it? Patches to coach you guys, right? You can't mod if you can't mod a wrench, you can't mod a ball. Suzette, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules and Mods. Please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. We are having a good time here. Um, just sitting here chatting with mainly all my mods, um, talking about doing a mod ball, a modders ball match with other channels. I think that would be fantastic. So you'd want to be like the cheerleaders in dodgeball. You'd have some cheerleaders. I've got a reciprocating saw, a circular saw, uh, a couple of drills, actually three drills, and what, a nail driver? Could you mod? Can you mod those? Ooh, a CNC table. Ooh, you're fancy there. I can get my hands on a 3D printer. I've been trying to get my sister to bring it over here. That's true. A full auto nail gun. That would be if, that would be what would be needed if, like, oh, I'm not going to say it. I'm holding back. Especially since bovine is right down the street. Okay, I just reconnected. Maybe you heard me. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're just joining us here. That would be awesome. Yeah, I keep wanting. I'm trying to get my my sister to get me that 3D printer that my nephew has that he doesn't use. Welcome, Barbie Savage. Okay, everyone, look at what I've found. Uh, so I got my referral to the transgender clinic here at UC San Diego, and then they're referring me. They kind of, I was talking about getting my, hopefully trying to find a way to change my driver's license and my birth certificate. Uh, and it, they sent me to this organization called, I forgot what it's called, but basically it is LGBTQ friendly, and they have actually conference rooms, like four conference rooms, I think. No, three conference rooms and one auditorium. That auditorium fits 200 people. I think standing up. I forgot how many with chairs. Talk about being able to do a Jules Con, a small one. It's there's a deposit of like $200, and like it's like a couple of hundred an hour. You know what that's for 8 hours? That would be like $1,600. Think about that. We could actually do hold a Jules Con. It's a possibility now. I When I saw that there on that website, I was like, ooh, Jules Con, the claw. Um, all hail the mighty. I'm thinking of starting to really put that together maybe for there you go, and then it could be a mod con. Yeah, I mean, we could w- we could start maybe planning for one in 27 and then start saving the money from supers, you know? Uh just kind of start putting the money, like I said, the 30% we do to charity, and then the other 70 start just putting it aside for Jules Con and renting the room. And then maybe we could do uh t-shirts for it. So everybody, and then have the people that are going to come over, you know, just make like a, so if it was, we could find a way to also make uh we don't want to make it like where it's, but yeah, where you have to make a reservation for a certain amount, and then but it would only be like a small amount. It's not like I want to charge, wouldn't want to charge people a ton of money, because there'll be the flights or driving and all that, and hotel rooms, accommodations, and then we could do some kind of catering, and then just come up with, have people speak. We could do like the motto speeches, and then we could totally stream it, do a live stream of it. Um, I'm just, the possibilities are endless. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like button and subscribe. Yeah, we can have panels. We can, um, you know, have like different, like you said, Deja. I actually have a like a projector that I could probably hook up to the laptop, and it'd be hooked up to. I actually have a big screen. It has a 120-inch screen, a drape that you hang down, so we could be watching the stream on there. No, we could. I know we could. It wouldn't just be for mods. I mean, if we went just mods. I mean, I could get one of the small rooms. But if we did a Jules Con, I can get the big auditorium for it. I think it would be about 100 people, and I think 150 sitting, because you do have to get the chairs and tables. And then it does have a stage where to do speakers. They have, obviously, they have four flags up on stage. They have the American, California, and they have pride flags up there. I think they have the full pride flag, and I think I saw a trans pride flag. I mean, it's like, it'd be cool. We could like, we could probably make this happen. I would just have to look for, yeah, DJ's just throwing ideas out there. I could, look for, Yeah, it would be nice. I know we've always joked about it, but I think this is something that could be real. When I saw that, I'm like, I don't need to rent a convention center like where they do Comic Con. I just need a small auditorium because, right now what we're at 3,000, uh, you know, and it actually will be down the street from where they do Comic Con. Very true. We could start making a like an itinerary of what speakers. It would just be a 1 day event, so, who wants to speak, and kind of give their experiences, stuff like that. I would invite some of my people from like Latter Daily Digest. Like Joe would be cool to invite. Maybe he could make us some AI music uh, about our community. Or maybe I could come up with some. I just got to jump onto an AI channel, some, about Jules community here as Gems. I think that'd be cool. He did come up with his good old "Lick My Cupcake" song. Checking out the comments on the channel, and some people are replying to. Get this comment I'm getting from one of my videos. This was someone, it says, perfect. You've got an amazing ability to match your wigs to your clothes, makeup, and the colors actually change your personality. I love how well you got this. That's a great compliment there. And I love when my channel redirects myself to watch my own videos. We can do that. Bring the disco ball. We could totally. Do you want to hear some "Lick My Cupcake"? We can make it happen. So the request is in. I told Joe that you guys love this song, and he tells everybody on his channel about it. He's all, oh yeah, over at Jules Gems, they love this song. His he always says, uh, Jules, uh, her her subs just always listen to it and love it. So let's go back. A bunch of people have made cupcake licking videos. I think he did a remix on it of it on. I think I saw it on over on TikTok. Okay, so we have to put sound back on per request of all of you. So we have to sound back on per request of all of you. Heavy bedding in the neon hue. Cracked face on the kitchen floor. I get what I want, then I want more. Soaking in the bathtub fizz. Oh, you look at me, it's such a quiz. He's like a wild storm. In your arms, I feel so warm. Okay, let's turn it up. Heavy bedding in the neon hue. Cracked face on the kitchen floor. I get what I want, then I want more. Soaking in the bathtub fizz. The way you look at me, it's a quiz. Hair teased like a wild storm. In your arms, I feel so warm. Make my cupcake sweet sensation. It's a sugar-coated invitation. Don't you know it's such a swing when you don't dig in? Hello, Summer. Listening some Lick Cupcake song here. Signs on a leather jacket. It's a great jacket. It's on at Hellfire Agency. And last and last. Big. Oops. I guess now we gotta listen to the whole thing over. Tastes like a kitchen floor. Want and I want more. And in the bathtub fizz, the way you look at me, let's say fizz. Storm in your arms, I feel so warm. Hey, Drac. Sweet sensation. It's a sugar-coated invitation. Don't you know it's such a sin when you don't dig in? Red tights and a leather jacket. And the secret and then you hack it. That's a bird like we drive fast. This moment lasts and lasts. And the color screen. We do the very Prince team. You need easy to be here. I do not know Unji. Lick my cupcake, sweet sensation. It's a sugar-coated invitation. Don't you know it's such a sin when you don't dig in? I love that response, Kathy. Okay, so here's the link if you guys want to go to it. This is where you find your good old licked cupcake song. It's on Hellfire Agency. It's my friend Joe's channel. He's got another cool song that I like. It's kind of like a nice catchy beat to it. I like that. I like how he does some songs that have catchy beats. He's also got some very interesting song about like he calls them, they're called the leaders of the resistance. One's about Anne Frank. Uh, a lot of them have to do with the Holocaust. Here's this one. I like it. Got the hashtag notation. Look at you making a sensation. Online warrior in disguise. Just enough to get the likes. Sharing memes and changing filters. While the world's still on its tilters. Words flow easy from their phone. But action stays behind the throne. Virtue signal loud and clear. A hero in your stratosphere. Change your profile pic tonight. Save the world with just one like. Look so woke in your new stance. Took a selfie at the protest dance. Sounds good, Deja. Oh, cool. Hope you get that house. Who isn't babbling? Isn't that what we do every day? Have a good night, Deja. Always a pleasure having you here. We always have, I think we always have more mods than people in here, but have a good night, ET Lizard. We'll do the same. Is 7 o'clock fine? I will, I'm gonna set up the link, and I believe I have your email. So yeah, I believe I have your email. Yeah, I would love to have you in here because we're gonna do like, I'll actually have like almost like an open forum, but we will have to watch out who we let in. You know, oh, you guys will probably love this godless hymn that Joe made. And it's actually pretty funny. And most of these songs are made with AI. I think this is a remix of it. But it has to do with, since we're ex-Mormons, it has to do with the fact that the Mormon church is worth $300 billion at this time. They're calculating that in probably the next 10 years, they will reach $1 trillion wealth. So let's see if this is the one I'm looking for. It says more money than God. Yeah, this is the remix.
You Robin Hoods gather around, storm these pews at the sound, spoil God's coffers for Korah, steal these ties to feed the poor. Poor church mice and their offering plates will wait to our hoods in their face. Rob St. Peter down to the floor. Make God stand for something more. We'll fleece mammons, coffers, their starving flock to feed. Send them back to Jesus without their means. So Judas steeples into unholy sod. Finally have more money than God.
I love it. I love it.
If Uncle Sam had their money, he'd feed the folks they don't.
I hadn't heard this one.
But godly men get elected so that he won't. They dance round the mountain with their golden calf.
This is good. And he's got a picture of himself in a Robin Hood costume. Okay, Drac. Glad having you here.
With their 30 pieces of silver, we'll escape their hell. If they try to stop us, we'll ring their bell. If they get up the Dan,
Oh, he puts in the Danites in there.
finally have more money than God.
Hello, Jason. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. We were listening to some music that a friend of mine has made. And a lot of it has to do with, just basically how, being godless, basically. And how, churches are greedy and save their money, and how it would be better off just giving it to the poor rather than being, saving it out, storing it all away. We are at 31 likes, everyone. Please do hit the like button. We try to make 51 likes when we can. We are having a fantastic week as far as viewership. Of course, yes, I've had a vacation where I've been able to stream more, 2 to 3 times per day. But we're having, a great time during all these streams. I do love to thank all my mods all the time because they do such a fantastic job. Um, other other YouTubers should be jealous because of my mods being such a fantastic group. We are really, like, right now, we kind of just put together and started brainstorming the idea of probably 2027 doing the first official Jules Con. I'm gonna look at what I found a small auditorium. What it's going to be is seats will be limited. So once I find out how many people we can fit in there and how many and what the cost will be, uh, we will start putting it all together. I think we will have to do it in 27 because it will be a lot of logistics to put together. Uh, Once I have a calculation, we can start, trying to reach that goal by via supers, any type of, you know, dono. Maybe we can, you know, everybody give a small dono towards renting the room, like an admission cost, but we won't make it a lot, just enough to break even to woman, just enough to make sure that we pay the logistics of it. It'll be more of a gathering to have fun with each other. If you're new and just joining us, please do hit that like button and subscribe. Uh, we're getting down to the point we're gonna maybe start winding down. Uh, it seems like do people not think I proofread things before I do them? These people are Kathy. I really think people think we're stupid. You know, people think that we probably don't proofread things. It's just because like if we purchase our couches at the King of Sofas, right? These people go purchase their uh, items there because, yeah, they buy their couches at the King of Sofas because the sofa king does have or his prices are so low because they're so sofa king stupid. Just like these people would go buy it there because of that. And the first time I ever heard that, people advertising that store was on Latter Daily Digest. Megan and Randy did such a great commercial for it. The next week they did Michael Hunt's, uh, you know, plumbing business or something. It was, it's hilarious when they get in that mindset and start doing ads like that. Uh, Michael Hunt uh, goes by Mike. So we're gonna go about 20 more minutes. We're just gonna go to the top of the hour at 10 o'clock, and then we'll. When you call Moe's, I I used to have a friend, um, and he was at one of the medics out there in Florida, and he would go and bring a piece of paper to the receptionist out in the emergency room, and he would say, uh, I just brought in this patient, and he would write like Michael Hunt on there. But he actually goes by Mike. His wife, he wants his wife to come back. So then they would go on the intercom and they would call for, you know, Michael Hunt's wife, but obviously he goes by Mike. And they would fall for it all the time because he would bring it written on a paper. It was funny. When you do it in a roundabout sort of manner where people don't expect it that way, it's hilarious. Go ahead, mention an app. No, Kathy, I've always had trouble. I couldn't understand Discord. To me, it was hard app to really do anything on. I think I still even have a server. I stopped. Uh, in fact, I stopped paying towards it. I'm not okay. So you're impressed with this stoat? I'll have to check it out. So what basically do programs like Discord and Stoat do? Is it like basically your own server to be able to start your own social media type thing and multiple people enter it? I don't understand what I just couldn't get the hang of Discord when I had one. Okay, gotcha. Hmm. And does the Stoat cost anything? Like right now, I'm paying the I'm paying 40 for. Okay. Yeah, see now right now I'm paying 44.99 a month for StreamYard, which I kind of like. It's worth it. You know, with that I could, if we're, making our, just break enough to uh make, get a deposit from YouTube in a month like this month we will get one. Uh that pays for itself to be able to have the StreamYard uh, channel. So I like that because then, oh, I get what you're saying though. Yeah, StreamYard, yeah, it is for the masses. It's also a good meeting place. So you can have like a meeting, like say all the mods and I wanted to meet, we could do a meeting in there, kind of like Microsoft Teams. We don't have to use it as a stream server only. I can have up to 10 people in there. So, you know, that would always be a good place where we can all meet, just myself and the mods, and have a meeting sometime. I'll have to check out Stoat. Maybe I'll load it to my phone and make one. Okay, I will have to check it out. I will check it out tonight. I've got a couple of videos to develop. I got one that's kind of, you know, is already in the works. I got another video idea there that I just developed while we were on the stream. So uh, I'll develop that and make another Heidemann religion cult type video. Sup, bro? What's going on? Why don't you... Really? Oh, so it's that private that you can actually have a. Well, it's funny because I've been on Chris, what is it, on Xform and Snark with Kristen and Megan, uh, a couple of times, but it's like they have a members only chat or live stream, and on those they really start cursing because, and I mean hardcore, because they're very self conscious when they do it. When they're doing any other live stream, because they don't want to get demonetized, but when they're doing the members only live streams, they like they they curse like sailors. It's kind of funny, especially hearing Megan do it, because she's when you look at her and uh, your first impression of her, she's very conservative and but she conservative and but I'm sorry there, but yet she can open up. Uh, you know, talking about that, Kathy, I see so many people advertising certain sex toys on their channel, like they're sponsors of their channel. I have several people that I watch, and certain toy companies sponsor sponsor them. Oh, I know. And it's most of these. What's kind of funny when you look at them, all these girls that have those sponsors are Exmos. So, this is something they probably in their past lifetime wouldn't even have thought about. Uh, so it's kind of cool to see because of how progressive they get. Hello, Jeremy. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We need two more subscribers to break 2,830. So that means we're only 170 away from breaking the 4,000 barrier. That will be nuts when we do that. And it could be okay. I do have a couple of burger patties downstairs that I made the other day. Thank you very much. We're at 38.29. Uh, what will I do for 10 gems? Denim, I'm not going to do any requests. That's not what this channel is about. Oh, not tell his mom that he's on a channel where he's probably going to come out as LGBTQ. Hello, welcome, rivals. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are having one of our live streams where we do talk about the 5 T's. We talk about transition, triathlon trends, teaching, and tips. I have a stepson who's in the Navy. No, I'm Jenny, and with my phone number being 505-867-5309. Hello, Pink Fur. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. Um, do I have any in-person meetings for trans support? Well, actually, Pink Fur, we were just talking about that a little bit ago. One thing what we're going to start planning for 2027 is planning the first ever Jules Con. Jules, not Jules like Jules, but we do have gems in here, which is everybody that is on my channel. So we had mentioned this before, kind of in just kind of, I don't know, we don't want to say joking around, just kind of throwing it out there. And I currently live in San Diego, and the other day I started. I did make an appointment with about the going with the transgender clinic here in San Diego, and they gave me a name of this organization that can help me with gender markers on my driver's license and birth certificate. Well, when I started looking up this organization, uh, I did find out that they have conference rooms and an auditorium. So, long story short, is that we're probably going to make JulesCon come to life in 27, so we can reserve the room, make some money to reserve the room, and figure out how many hours. We might make it like an 8 hour event all day. So uh, it is San Diego, the city of the most popular conventions. It would be a limited number of seats, though, of like tickets for it, because I think the capacity is 200 with people standing. I think it's 150 with seats. So I think I'm gonna go and have seats for people, and we can do panel discussions, and we could have someone streaming it online. We can stream it online and have some of the mods watching over it, and maybe we field the questions from there. Well, yeah, we're gonna actually. I think I'm not saying I think we're actually gonna work on this. So please, if you do want to keep updated on as we start making the plans for this, please do hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can come on our live streams and know any updates that we do have. We'll try to make it at a time where it won't like um, hit with other major conventions, because you know supply and demand on lodging will be a big thing. Rich Oil, cha- our channel, I say ours because it is not just my channel; it belongs to all of my subs. And my name's Jules. Everybody here on the channel is considered a gem, like you find it in a treasure chest. And on my channel, it is called Area 5T1, where we do discuss what we call the 5Ts. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, we talk teaching, trends, and we talk about trucks. Focus on, you can talk about a truck if you have a truck. We don't mind hearing other people, you know, what they're doing to theirs. I work on my 2008 Nissan Xterra. It is on a track chassis. It's on the same chassis as the Nissan Titan and the Nissan Frontier, and I just work on it from time to time. Show videos on the channel with it, and we just like to come on here and have fun and chat with each other. Um, we welcome healthy debates, nothing that is degrading or disrespectful, as like Kobe just did. Um, you know, we can chat. Everybody can chat here. Masa, isn't that what flour so we can make tamales or something? Well said. Next, next. Uh, Alza well said. Well, Timothy, you should not be in here if you're 7 years old. Welcome to the stream. Next, please do hit a like and subscribe. People like you is what we like having here. San Diego is very much trans friendly. Um, I like today, especially, well, in fact, I'm doing a video today and showing how, showing people, because I've been transitioning now for 2 years. And if you are trans, on how to go out in public for the first time. So that's one video I am doing. So you know, so you get an idea of what how are the easiest ways to make it comfortable for you if you're going to go out and try to pass in public. I know, Kathy, they're just trying to mess with us. They're just, it's an adult trying to pretend they're a kid. So, they can say that we, started gaslighting them into something. It's, it's bait that they're trying to do. So we're getting close on our 3 hour mark here. We're about 15 minutes away from, well, yeah, we're at 2:47, so we're 13 minutes away from closing this live stream. Once again, we've had another great night, great live stream. I do want to thank everybody, you know, for coming in on the channel. Kraken, welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. It's just, it's like a myth. It's something to make us as a trans or LGBTQIA community. They're trying to just make us look bad. And that's the thing. Many of us realize things like that since we're little. When I was little, and I mean, I is when I started realizing I didn't align with the gender assigned at birth. I started realizing once I got potty trained. I mean, once I got potty trained and learned how to sit on the toilet, oh boy, I would never do anything else but do that. Look at that. We're averaging almost 30 subscribers a day, about 35. If we really, if they really want to get mad at trans people, why did it, if they, and they're so Christian, why don't they want to believe that God created the first trans woman? See, another one. They don't understand things. It happens all the time. Next, this is what we deal with. But the fact is, as we deal with it. We just kind of we we're peaceful here. We're not here to battle it out with others. We're here just to talk amongst ourselves. You're talking Rizzo, Kathy? Yeah, they are. I mean, that's why I always say if people come in here to find us, that means they're like us. You know, that means deep down inside of them, they're confused about their own gender identity. That just proves what I always say. They're confused about their gender identity. They probably have some dysphoria going on, and you know, they're coming maybe and looking for. No, I mean many of the others. I mean this one obviously accused us of being um pedos, but like the others that that come in and say other things, the ones that say that we need to stay away from children are probably the ones that need to stay away from children. It's deflection. So the others that say exactly, Kathy, I give three reasons that why people come in here to my channel. uh it's one, they're either attracted to us. Two, they're having their own conflicts about being trans or gay, any part of the community, and or they're curious, but they want to deflect the fact that we're doing something wrong because they probably feel inherently inside that they're doing something wrong according to their belief. Kahoot, welcome to the stream. Please do hit that like button. Um, and subscribe to the channel. Kathy, you have a great night, girl. And I hope everything goes well at your doctor appointment. We're getting ready to close up anyways because we're in our last 5 minutes. We're going at um to we're on 2 hours and 55 right now. So I'm gonna start with my usual closing comments. First of all, I do want to thank everybody that has joined us here. Um, thank you for coming on the stream, chatting with us. If you are new to the channel, um, and haven't done so, please do hit a like, subscribe to the channel. I do want to also say that you, um, I'm Jules. All of you are my gems. I do want to thank all my moderators that do a fantastic job. They just keep getting better at what they do. And, you know, just make my, uh, you know, uh, great people. I've come across them just finding them here on YouTube, and they have just utterly impressed me for that. Um, so please do have a great night. Uh, and once again, I'm Jules. All of you are my gems. You are in Area 5T1, where we do discuss the 5Ts. We talk about transition, triathlon, trans teaching, and trucks. So I have seen both, Lewis. So please do hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we are on. Um, Tomorrow we'll do another early live stream. Um, what works best for you, Yadira and Deja? Um, just give me ideas. So usually I'm getting up to where I can probably do a 10:30, maybe close to 11 o'clock live. Um, so um, this is how smart this guy Jason. Oh, wait, no, sorry, Jason. I read. I was looking for Grady. I saw your name there. Sorry. So this, how smart this guy Grady is. Uh, Listen, look at his comments and his grammar. I just, I caught it real quick before Jason deleted it. It says you is LOL. So I is laughing out loud. You know, obviously someone didn't do good in school. So I think he should really take a deep dive and start focusing on something else. So once again, everyone, please have a great night. Remember, I am Jules. As always, you are a gem here, and you were in Area 5T1. Please watch for the stream tomorrow morning, probably about 10:30 Pacific time. And have a great night, and thank you.